Love is not only the fuel that keeps you going through the hard times, it's also the most precious gift any one of us can receive during our time on Earth. Love is so powerful, it can take you down to the deepest depths of grief, but can also raise you up to the greatest heights of joy. I'm honored that of all the humans throughout all of the millennia, you and I were placed in the same roller coaster car. The stories are about God-inspired love that's just unbreakable, that illuminates the darkness, that perseveres when you really think hope is lost. I really wanted a story that matched the love we had.
There are many words I could use to describe you, Amanda. There are many I could use to describe the way I feel, although no words seem to suffice. For the past 12 years, you have been my guiding light. You have been my inspiration to grow and challenge myself.
She chooses to spend his lifetime with him. And that, to me, that's the ultimate love, is knowing eventually you are going to face loss and choosing to love anyway. What is her quote? I would rather share one lifetime with you than face all of the ages of the world alone. She was just a quiet artist. She did it for herself, and nobody knew about it until she passed away, and there were folders of paintings and poems.
My husband and I got married 34 years ago. After the reception was over and we were cleaning up, I picked up this paper off the floor. It was kind of all folded up and wadded up under the table, and I picked it up and I unfolded it, and it was a poem, but she was a very introverted person, and she must not have had the courage or whatever to say it in front of people. So today I'm going to share her poem with you in its original form.
Now, Amanda also was an avid collector. As a little girl, she had a number of special collections. One of her most prized collection was her Power Ranger figurines.
Michael, by the way, is ecstatic that Amanda is now his wife. And he's told me that numerous times over the last few days.
You know, I've had medical issues, and, you know, through that, it really showed how strong we are. You know, when I was in the hospital recovering from lung surgery, Amanda was by twice a day, once a day, you know, and, you know, she's a good battle buddy, you know, exactly what you need whenever you need it.
Today also happens to be the day after Hobbit Day, but most importantly, it is the anniversary of a day that makes one of the greatest trials they have had to face together as a couple, and will now be remembered as a day of one of their greatest triumphs as well.
She was able to collect all the Power Rangers except for one. It was a very rare blue Power Ranger. The search for the blue Power Ranger was on the West Coast, on the East Coast, but we could not find this Power Ranger. He was elusive.
For the past 12 years, you have been my guiding light. You have been my inspiration to grow and challenge myself. You have shown me what it means to be passionate and how to be patient. You have supported me and stood by me through my bleakest hours, and you have cheered me on through success. You have shown me honesty, dedication, and what it truly means to be in love. I feel so lucky to be the one who gets to say I love you. And I cannot tell you how special it feels to be on the receiving end of your I love you.
The reality is, today, Amanda, you're actually completing your collection because you found your real life power in Mike.
You're the puzzle piece that fits my soul, that sets it on fire and makes my whole body sparkle.
So freaking beautiful.
And most of all, you make me feel more loved than anyone else on this earth. Every day is a good day knowing you're in it. You are my perfect teammate, my soulmate, my partner, my best friend. You're the Tulio to my Miguel, the Aragorn to my Arwen, the Wesley to my Buttercup. There is no one else in this world I would rather spend these precious moments with.
Wow.
Yeah. I take refuge in your hugs, the sound of your voice, and how you say I love you is everything to me.
Everything looks so great.
Thanks. I love you.
I love you. Your letter blew mine out of the water.
Did it make you cry?
Yeah. Man, I can't even remember what I've said. I've just rambled so
I know
much.
you think like you did bad, but I promise you,
I don't.
Like I said, I'm just looking for sound bites.
For example, I don't feel like I'm getting the message of how I feel about Amanda across. You know, it's so hard for me to put in words. I've written so many different songs for her over the years, and it just never quite hits the nail on the head of what I want to say. You know, that feeling that I feel and that I felt, for the past 12 years, that feeling that used to scare me so much.
Let's begin the adventure of marriage with a kiss.
A Brenda loved Glen more than a willow loves to weep, more than a foot soldier loves a jeep, more than an Englishman loves tea, more than a pilot loves to fly, more than a baby loves to cry, more than any lassies loved her lad, even more than her mother loved her dad. But she was trying to build up to the bottom. Their love was powerful. You just don't get through raising 10 kids and I don't know how many, 50, 60 years of marriage without some serious love, connection, and faith. Put this in there. There is not a doubt in my mind that Amanda does love Mike to that extent. I mean, every mother's wish for their child is that.
And continue to do my best to be the most kind, patient, supporting, loving version of myself that I can be for you.
And I hope everybody's this blessed when their daughter marries someone that they can feel that level of confidence.
I am committed to evolving and learning alongside you as we face the journey of life together. And I promise to always treasure each chapter of the story we get to write. The end.